Alright, YouTube, here at Walmart in Englewood, Ohio, and look at this setup, how they got the entrance set up. Caution tape with carts to hold it up. It's Saturday evening, about 7:30. This is truly eerie seeing this right now. The way this is right here, just crazy to see this kind of setup with the way these carts are looking. Gotta get a look at the store here. Still a decent amount of people here in the parking lot here. I don't know how much they've been ransacked, but we'll get a look. Side here. It's been very surreal the last 2 or 3 weeks with so much stuff being on lockdown and so much stuff being closed right now. But the produce here looks to be in pretty good shape. Right here looks to be a decent amount of stuff. Something they're out of at the end. What is that? Grapes? They're almost out of grapes? Yeah. Everybody's buying up the grapes.
I know.
This has truly been very apocalyptic. Hey, there's actually meat in stock. For the last 2 or 3 weeks at almost all the stores, you could hardly find meat anywhere. So this store actually has some meat. Actually, hamburger meat. That's the expensive kind, the lean ground beef. So some brats, pork tenderloin. So meat selection's getting a little bit better. Boneless pork chops. Still, most of these coolers right here are looking pretty thin. Looks like some hams. So they do have some ham here. So I guess if you live near Englewood and you need some meat, come on over to this Walmart. Looks like the catfish, trout, and salmon are pretty well rated. They got meat actually here. It's been hard to find that the last 3 weeks. The lunch meats are pretty well wiped out. A little bit of bacon. So yeah, the lunch meats are definitely in very scarce supply here. At least there's some meat here. Yeah, it looks like the eggs are pretty well wiped out. Plenty of milk though over here. Looks like a lot of the juice has been wiped out though, but there's plenty of milk, and that's a pretty good price on milk, $1.59. But yeah, most of the juice is gone. There's a little bit of iced tea up here. The potato cooler, which French fries and tater tots, this is pretty well been wiped out. Plenty of sour cream. Mush. Right there, cornmeal mush. Some yogurt. Yeah, this is where more of the juice or half and half would have been. It looks like some of the things like pizzas, looks a lot of the cinnamon rolls and pizza crust, things like that are gone right here. It's definitely been very interesting seeing what's there are some pizzas left. A lot of the Jacks are gone. Some Red Baron, a couple Tombstones. So I guess everybody likes the Jacks and Tombstone. A few Tonys left. Sam's Choice Freschettas. California Pizza White Kitchen. It's a bag to put your hot or cold food in. Only 98 cents. Not bad. Still some ice cream right here. Looks like the chicken strips are getting fairly thin right here. The ice cream, the kind in this right here is thin. There's a little bit of sherbet left. Some Blue Bunny ice cream. A little bit of Buyers, not a whole lot. Some Cool Whip right here. Plenty of potato chips. Plenty of beer. And they do have a decent amount of bottled water here, so that's available still. Some of the juices right here, Snapple. Just the cold stuff is what's been wiped out. Plenty of laundry soap. The bleach has pretty well been wiped out. Only asking you to purchase one per item. Looks like this extra laundry soap, which I assume is pretty cheap. Yeah, $6.64 for 170 loads. That's getting thin, but that's pretty cheap price. Plenty of dish detergent. Dawn, Gain, Ajax. A little bit of Palmolive, but that looks in pretty good shape. So laundry soap is in good supply here. I'm not really focusing on the parts of the store that are not retail related, that are not grocery related. Plenty of puffs. You know what I always say, if you don't have enough toilet paper, and if you're worried about flushing them, just buy these and throw it in the trash can and just burn it. It's a simple solution right to that right there. And there's no limit on it either. You don't have enough toilet paper, paper towels or Kleenexes, just throw them in the trash or burn them. It works just as well. The key is not to flush these down the toilet, otherwise you'll be calling Roto-Rooter. But if people know how to think, they'll get through this, you know. Yeah, man, that's something, man, a lot of people, man, just don't realize that, man. If you run out of toilet paper, you could always use these, but throw them in the trash can or burn them. Because otherwise you'll be calling Roto-Rooter. You'll be spending about $200 or $300 with Roto-Rooter. But hey, it works though. Trash bags are getting kind of thin here. They had a decent amount at Home Depot the other day. I bought some of those the other day. Compactor bags, reinforced plastic liner. Plenty of little sandwich type bags. Plenty of cups. Still plenty of paper plates. Been very eerie the last few weeks coming to these stores. But they do have some meat in stock. That's something that a lot of stores have been struggling with. You know, I tell people if you don't want to use, if you run out of toilet paper, just buy Kleenexes or paper towels, but throw them away or burn them. It still will do the job. You just don't flush those down the toilet.
Right.
And it still will do what you need it to do, you know. Plenty of aluminum though. That's bacon stuff. No need to go down that aisle. Looks like your canned goods got restocked, at least on the fruit at least. Yeah. Because I know those have been pretty scarce supply the last few weeks. But you know what I've been telling a couple customers, I tell people, if they run out of toilet paper, just use Kleenexes or paper towels, but throw them away or burn them. Don't flush them, and it still will work just as good, you know. You just throw them away or you burn them in your fire pit. It's a simple solution, you know. Yeah, I was noticing the other day some of the cereals were getting kind of thin as well too. It looked like a lot of the bagged cereals been.
Yeah, we've trying our best to fill up the shelves there.
But at least you guys do have some meats here. I mean, that's more than other things. But it looks like your eggs and lunch meat is pretty well wiped out though. Plenty of granola bars, but yeah, there's still some cereal, but not much bagged cereal. Let's look at the canned vegetables. Yeah, those look like those are in pretty good shape right now. Plenty of canned vegetables for the most part. Coconut milk, things like that. So yeah, so outside of the few things, this Walmart looks to be in pretty good shape right now. Plenty of tuna fish. Plenty of chili right here. And if you got to go the extra 5 or 10 miles to get the stuff, then so be it. This looks like some of the hamburger buns are being cleaned out pretty good. There is some bread here. That one you buy, you save $1. Pepper Ridge Farmhouse. So yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up on this one from Walmart in Englewood, Ohio. So there's a few things they're short on, but I think that's pretty well common with all the stores now. Let's make it a video. But yeah, this looks in good shape. But I'm gonna wrap it up on this one YouTube from Walmart in Englewood, Ohio, a northern Dayton suburb.